Hey guys, welcome back to video number 2 on the Valiant Quest EQ for this month. This is all about your science champions, so you can only use science champions and you have to change them after every fight. And also, your health bars are not going to be refreshed to full, so whatever health you go out of a fight, that's where you start the next one. The first node is going to be scientific exploit, so science attackers will have 20% chance to apply weakness, exhaustion, or fatigue debuff on the opponent for 20 seconds, and that will help you apply fragility debuff. And because of Whittle Down, the defender will take 60% less damage while they have no debuffs on them. So basically, Science Champion, they will be able to apply all the debuffs, and once you have 3 debuffs on the opponent, you are going to deal full damage. And there's also going to be Power Snack, so when the attacker triggers a buff, it is immediately nullified and the defender can gain a 25% bar of power, and this ability has a cooldown of 7 seconds. So, pretty straightforward one this time around. All you need to do is to plan out the path, look at the defenders that are going to be difficult, and you play around them. So the first difficult fight was Medusa that we went through. Here is my full team that I used. I've highlighted the difficult fights in red, so this will help you out. What was my planning? The Guardian was an annoying one because he can block your specials, and also there's going to be a M.O.D.O.K, so make sure you bring in a champion that has kind of an that has like a parry heavy style play style, and you should be good. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I am not going to go one by one over the fights. You can just check them out. One thing I would suggest though, there are a few champions that can heal on their own in the science class. I've mentioned them on the right side of the screen. Keep them saved and use them when you lose your health, fighting against the defender, and you can bring those champions in and they can help you heal up. And for reference, I will also leave all the timestamps in the description, so make sure you check them out. And yeah, that's about it, guys. And for the boss fight, there is a video that I've done already on the Paragon Gauntlet. You can check them out. Otherwise, I will leave a little commentary here as well. So see you at the boss fight. Now, Spiral is one of those fights which you want to finish off super quick. You don't want to delay the fight because she can be a bit annoying. Remember, when she does throw a special attack, after that, when her destroying swords are active, you can only use medium, light, mediums. As soon as you use a second light, all of those her destroy mechanic will activate and you will take quite a bit of damage. So, I am using Human Torch. I am just blocking up everything because that gives me all of those smolder charges, and the more smolder charges I have, the more I'm going to burn her down and finish the fight quicker. So right now she has her dancing swords active. I'm just going to use a medium or a medium light medium with an SP2 at the end to make sure that her destroy mechanic does not activate. So just be careful about this quick tip and you should be okay. For Miles Morales, he's pretty straightforward to deal with. Only thing that is when you're going to use a special attack, he is going to go invisible. So you need a champion that can bypass miss and enter photon. I specifically kept photon for this fight because I don't need to worry about missing. Because as soon as I go in my pure light form, all of my hits cannot be missed. And if I'm not in pure light form, I can just use my mediums and they also cannot miss. So that works out quite nicely. And all the extra damage, you can take out Miles Morales quite quickly. The fight before the boss is going to be M.O.D.O.K. Now he is quite annoying because he can auto block you. So I would suggest you bring a champion that's playstyle is by using parry and heavy. So Captain America Infinity War is one of those. You can also use your Spider-Man OG. He also has a parry and heavy kind of a style. So any champion that can do that. You can even bring in any of the She-Hulk and just use your heavy attacks. But Captain America Infinity War is more of a parry and heavy style champion, and also his SP1 reduces the ability accuracy of the opponent by 100%. So the SP1 cannot be blocked, so you can just use parry and then use your SP1 and you're good to go. Or alternatively, you can push to an SP3 and make sure that if you want to make sure that the damage is applied on the opponent, you can just do your SP3s. So yeah, that's pretty much about M.O.D.O.K. The boss fight is annoying in a way that there is going to be reverse control when Squirrel will use a special attack, so it's better to bring in a reverse control immune champion. Now, the video I did on Paragon Gauntlet, I used a 5-star Ironheart. Here I'm using a 7-star rank 4, so she will just melt a base super quick. So this is all about making sure that you have a reverse control champion. And there is also an element of miss. There's going to be falter on you on every 10 hits, and there's also going to be untouchable whenever Squirrel Girl will throw a special attack. So a great champion would be that can counter both your falter as well and also your reverse control immunity. I've given you quite a few champions. You can use them and you can take out Squirrel Girl quite comfortably in that. Not one of the difficult bosses of this EQ. So I hope this helps, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.